Alright, I'm starting up the mic, Paul. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, beloved husband? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Wifey,
Are you sure?
I can hear you very good.
Is the music too loud or is it too soft?
It's nice. It's fine.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Ah!
Ah, hello.
Hello, Minty. I see you have lots of bunnies.
Those are very bunny.
There we go.
That is a lot of bunny. Bunny spin.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Patreon stream, the 6th for January, February, March.
March, Princess.
March, like March Airden. Today we only have 2, so once I'm done, I might work on some commissions, some safe for work commissions before the like usual 3-hour time limit. We'll see. Tonight we have minties and we have shy appliers.
Oh.
And since they're here, I'll grab theirs first.
Hi, applier. Hi, minty.
Hi, appliers. And I just finished playing Made of Skier, so I got the soundtrack up.
Hey.
Let's see, where is their thingy?
Lo-fi music to sing sailors to the rocks with.
Okay, I'll find your request.
Woo. How is y'all's day? Oh, it was in the DMs since it was private.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I should have saved it. Yeah, I'm not finding it in the search.
Are you searching Minty or are you searching the previous name?
The previous.
Okay.
Let's see. Though it's under a deleted user, I wonder if you, Oh, hello!
Hello, welcome to the first time
Yeah,
chat.
just because I was typing things.
Hey.
I wonder if... Yeah, I think it just doesn't let me search it.
Huh.
Yeah. Oh, dang, so I'm gonna have to physically look it up.
So you're gonna have to scroll back.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to scroll through it. Slime drop. Are there pictures? Because I was trying to, like, search, and it was like, it won't let you. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, thank you. Woo! Hi, Dead Pixel.
Hello.
Sorry about this.
Startup stuff.
We're going to make Paul draw.
What? What am I drawing? It's gonna be bad, so good luck, everybody. That's a y'all problem.
What y'all drawing? Nothing. Nothing. There's no art today. All art is gone.
Oops, all monsters.
Went through a whole ass song doing nothing.
Hey.
Doing nothing!
Nothing.
Bunny, 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 bunny.
Wiggly bunny. Bunny go brrr.
Alright, Paul.
Yes.
Some people pronounce it, basil from Omori as basil. Like,
Yes. Basil.
like the actual plant.
Yes.
Apparently some people pronounce it like basil.
Yes.
Which one is it?
Basil.
I thought Basil was like a girl name, so Basil makes more sense. Like Basil of Baker Street.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't Basil British?
Yeah!
Are you British?
I'm pretty sure they're all Americans.
Are you a British bunny? Hi, Doom!
Hello, Doom! Thank you for subscribing! There we go, I got my references. Sorry about the slow start, but we only have 2 today, so we're cool.
Doom is back. Back again. Yes, it's Doom.
Chibi's like,
He's
oh,
out.
I'll just request like 500 things with wings, and Doom's like, I'll just request things in armor, and they both want to see me die.
Enrich your artist by giving it little bits of stress as a treat.
That is true, though!
They're making your art muscles strong, whether you like it or not. You're gonna be the JoJo of art.
I don't think well, maybe armor. I don't think I'm bad at wings. I do keep them kind of simplified in general. But I have a very simple style. Having super, like, detailed wings with, like, a simple style would just look too busy, in my opinion.
See, you go with Gundam Wing, and some people want Wing Custom with those fucking feathers.
I like Gundam Wing, though. I like the big wings.
Yes, but Wing Custom
Paul,
has the
Doom will like this. Paul got me from work today a full-size Gundam aerial model kit, because it was like $15.
It was dirt ass cheap.
Because they had it at his work. I'm so glad they're starting to sell model kits like over here.
Oh.
I was kind of hoping we'd get those like Pokemon model kits. They're putting out a Slowpoke one. And one of the advertisements they had was all the Slowpokes biting each other's tails in a fucking like human centipede of Slowpokes.
Porcoboros.
Slowpokeboros.
So Doom, how did you like trying out the mod pack, besides being confused about existence?
I told Paul if Doom and him and all the others get a server together, I'll try to play Minecraft for the first time.
Hey.
But Cat.
Kalo Cat
has to tell me how much she charges for custom skins because I want one of me.
Anna did a great job with my fucking derp ass face.
Yes, I know. And if I'm gonna be in there, I have to customize literally everything I own, obviously.
Yeah, that's how you are.
It's got that canvas. Someone should make me a canvas.
Oh!
TV, how much you charge for skins? I'll make y'all fight. I'll just make you both do it and I'll switch back and forth. I can't make one person do it and then the other person also does it, so I'll just have to get two. And again, this is only if like everyone gets together and play.
Yeah.
And I'll be annoying because I've literally never played Minecraft.
Yeah, we'll have to protect the wife.
Yay! Protect me! I'm soft and squishy!
She will probably mock my inability to make anything decorative ever.
Oh yeah, you're right. Is there a term for that, where you put the wings on the lower hips?
Hip wings? Like, I don't know if there's a thing for that.
Yeah, you see it a lot in anime and stuff.
You do.
The furries haven't figured this out. Oi, furries!
Get on it.
No, I just want to make pretty things, and one of y'all gonna have to make me that canvas so I can draw on it.
Oh, that's pretty easy to make.
Yeah, I want that, and I want to draw. I'll draw all the art.
Yeah, Chibi, in the Bounce SMP, one of the things you can do is you can actually make canvases, and then you can actually do pixel art in Minecraft, and it shows up. It's great.
Did you hear you legally can't threaten people in Minecraft anymore as an excuse to just threaten people? Legally, you cannot.
Oh, you can't use the in Minecraft.
No.
Anymore?
There was a guy who was a Nazi, like, dude, like a Proud Boy or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And this cop said, fuck Nazis, get out of our fucking town. And he basically outlined step by step how he wanted to murder him and his family, but at the very end he said in Minecraft. And he's been officially prosecuted.
Absolute clownery.
Surprisingly, you can't fake threaten a cop, like...
Yeah, gee. Who could have guessed?
Oh no, the consequences of my actions! Who would have thought?
Don't worry, I'm just gonna push you off a cliff in Minecraft.
That's why I'm only gonna say cute things I'm gonna do in Minecraft, like give everyone a smooch goodnight in Minecraft. I'm watching you from your walls, lovingly, in Minecraft.
I'm gonna walk up right beside you and put down a bed in the nether in Minecraft.
thought you couldn't sleep in the nether.
You can't, it explodes.
Oh. See, maybe now I'll get all the damn Minecraft memes.
You will not. Actually, I think it has cooking for blockheads in there, which means that we'll be able to put a cow in a jar. Should be fun. You gotta get a cow into a hole, and then you put an anvil above its head, and it gets squished into the jar, and now you have infinite milk. And you can just collect milk from the jar. It's good fun.
Does he have wings on his butt?
Everyone has wings on their butt. All the wings on the butt.
Oh, well, it's kind of from behind. You can't really tell either way. Shoulders, okay. It's a shame both the wings aren't high up. I could have made like a heart.
Hey.
That would have been cute.
Well, you can use it to highlight the butt to make a heart.
No. These are busts. They're technically above the waist. I'm kind of skirting the definition here because I love her, but I'm trying to be fair.
If you only have it below the waist, does it still count as a bust?
I haven't played it in a while because I got a little bored. I only like to explore. I don't like to do any of the quests or anything. I just like to wander around, and then I get mad when people show up.
It's true.
It's like, leave me alone, and I yell at them, but I don't have the mic turned on.
Yeah, it was pretty funny when she was just like, me, when she was exploring, because like
Go away!
Some dude walked up to her and waved, and she's like, me, and left.
Some dude was in full power armor, and I had already killed everything in the whole building. And I'm here in my stupid little priest outfit, no power armor, low-ass level weapon, and he's in like this super modded power armor and shit like that with like, he obviously like paid for it and junk, and I just walk by his ass. I'm like, I've been playing Fallout for fucking years. You can eat my ass. Go away. Go play your Fortnite with your stupid bases. I hate those things that are so overdone and they don't match the rest of the fucking game. I wish I could just like block everybody out. Nobody. I don't get to see nothing nobody made. I don't get to see nothing, nobody near me. I don't get to see them in their stupid outfits.
She wants to be in a single-player server.
Yes! Yes! Why would I not? It's Fallout! You're supposed to be alone.
Nope.
It's the apocalypse.
Sorry, multiplayer game now.
No! Ay, 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 ay. Those are some big shoulders on that dude, though.
Isn't that half the fun?
There's an anime coming out this season about, it's called like the Beast King and the Sacrificial Princess, where a beast dude gets a little girl sacrificed to him. I don't know how old she is, but he's like, you know what? No, fuck that.
Just no.
No, you're a queen now. Congrats. I ain't doing that shit.
But I won't do that.
Oh, it's fine.
All good. The Power Rangers 30th anniversary is going to be this year, and they've already started like talking about some stuff that's going to be in it because like obviously some things have happened since the filming and stuff like that. And one of the things they've talked about is like you know, because the Yellow Ranger, the actress that played there, died a long while back.
Oh, I was thinking the guy who got arrested.
Well, yeah, that's also a thing. But the the actress that played the Yellow Ranger, she passed on like a while back, and so they're going to be like, you know, yes, that's part of why the Power Rangers were reuniting, was because like they're there to mourn the death of the Yellow Ranger, and her daughter is going to take up the mantle.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
So that sounds really cute and stuff.
I'm gonna give him like a sweater and like a button-up shirt under that.
It's kind of funny. They were interviewing the initial actress for the very first Pink Ranger, and she's like, well, you know, I would be there, but they weren't offering me very much money. Which, hey, fair. It's fine. So what they're going to be rolling with is the second Pink Ranger who took over after her, who also was in several other Power Ranger shows. Because she's another one of the ones that's like been through a bunch over the years, kind of thing. So like her and like they'd already filmed most of the stuff ahead of time. So the Green Ranger, who also passed on, all of his stuff was already filmed ahead of time. So he's going to be in there too.
That's real sweet.
So that's really like they're probably going to do some kind of thing after the credits and stuff for him. And the Red Ranger is arrested, so fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Because he's a fucking federal scam artist. He stole COVID funds like a dick.
I started reading a manga today called Kiruru Kill Me, about a guy who's like a super crazy rich medical genius, and he's like got a big old company, but he meets a girl who just like touches his hand and he's fucking in love like a dumbass. So he gets his people to track her down, and it turns out she's like an assassin. So he's like, I know how I'll talk to her. I'll hire her to murder me. And then I'll just medically pimp myself out so I won't die. And then she'll have to keep trying forever. And that's how we'll have a relationship.
One of these days she's just gonna poison his ass.
She tried.
Does he have a filter?
Oh, he's got a lot of stuff.
Faith Marie.
That boyo is like pimped.
I was actually, I watched a bit of, a few videos from this one guy, because he's actually like, you know, an actual medical doctor kind of thing, and he's like, okay, so we're gonna talk about space marines and all the horse shit that is implanted into them. You know, it's like the third lung and the extra kidneys.
What would a third lung even do?
Allows it to pump the blood and oxygen even harder. It also acts as a filter for a lot of areas. So that
extra long lung implant.
Yeah, they have a third lung, and it's mainly to filter air as well as giving them the ability to pull a lot more oxygen out of their blood than they normally would, so that they'll be able to stay functional longer. It goes along with the second heart. But they also, like I said, have an extra kidney for filtering poisons and stuff like that.
I think you would just need an extra heart with them big-ass bodies.
Yeah, that's... The secondary heart is pretty much exactly for that.
It might.
It would give them more stamina because, again, if you can oxygenate the blood better and also get the waste stuff out of, like, your muscles and stuff faster, then, yeah, you do literally function better.
That means Doctor Who must be super fast.
Yeah, but he's also British.
Ah, so mean.
I kid. But yeah, it's a lot of really cool stuff, and I watched his videos because he really did like. He talked about like, okay, what would this do? And
yeah, Paul, what does that mean?
Y'all don't see the sun. You don't have enough vitamin D to run. But he was like, you know, what does this do? How would it work? And that kind of stuff. But also like, how close can we get to that kind of stuff with modern day technology, which is really cool. Because he talked about like, you know, we do have synthetic hearts, and we're pretty decent at that. However, comma, that's definitely not that kind of synthetic heart. It's pretty neat to hear about too, because it's like, you know, one of the big things is like, yeah, so they have to basically expand the ribcage significantly to fit all of the extra crap in there.
You don't need to sunbathe when you're in the fucking South. You just step outside and get a sunburn.
Yep. Open the door, scream, close the door. You're fine. Or you're a cicada, one or the other. How come there's no furry cicadas? You ever notice that?
I don't know. Bug furries aren't as big as the rest of the furries.
Yeah.
Do they even count?
I mean, I guess.
They tend to be more on the monster side of stuff.
I suppose.
Well, it's not your picture. Don't love it. Stop.
Too late.
Arr!
It's enjoyed. Your art's enjoyed by others.
I hate it.
I'm really looking forward to that
joking.
Shin Kamen Rider.
Oh yeah, that looks really fun.
Yeah. You know, that guy is getting a lot of work.
Dead Mount Deathplay is up next season. The one where the
Yeah.
the
Necromancer.
Necromancer King gets reincarnated in the human world and immediately assassinated.
Well, no, he got reincarnated because the body that he took over was killed.
Yeah.
So he basically wakes up with his throat slit.
It's a reverse isekai, which I wish we had more of.
Yeah.
I always love those. They make me laugh.
He wakes up with his throat slit and is like, hey, what the fuck? And then the lady's like, hey, I killed your ass. What the hell?
She's a fun, like, I wouldn't even call her a yandere.
No, she's just
She kind of fits
she's a
the mold of a yandere, but her drive is not necessarily like love.
She's a professional, and he's supposed to be fucking dead. Honestly,
She's very fun though.
Her, like, at the start, more than anything, it just came off as, like, insulted, because she's like, I fucking killed your ass, what the shit?
Yeah, she was about to kill herself, and then she saw his zombie ass walking around.
She's like, wait a minute.
Fucking neck wound and blood.
I just like hey, wait a minute, I fucking killed that guy. Well, better get back to it.
No time to die now.
The job's not completed. And boy, do I feel that in my core sometimes. Like, oh god.
Can't die, job's not done.
Gotta finish the task. What task? Yes. That was today. Oh man. So like today at work basically was a normal truck day, except we just finished doing inventory.
Yeah.
And because somebody didn't thunk, we had an entire 3-tier, U-boat of books that they had taken out of the boxes and then just thrown all over the U-boat.
Oh, lovely. So
it was just like a rolling pile that I then needed to actually organize, put out on the and like. So after I finished toys, they're like, "Hey, this is literally already falling all over the place here in the back area because people, can you do something about this?" And it's like, oh god.
Honestly, Pixel, I'm surprised you're just not pirating your anime.
Yeah, especially Ghibli. All the Ghibli stuff's been out for frickin' everywhere. That's a Yarhar fiddle-dee-dee if ever there was one.
Just pirate shit, man.
They missed something in the... What did you miss, Doom? Did you not get a gem?
Ha!
Were you not looking for medallions to shoot? Like a proper Resident Evil 4 player? What did you miss, Doom? Ah, you didn't find a statue?
Don't you hate it when you, like, find something you're supposed to collect and at one point you're sure you missed it and it's like, well, great, now collecting literally every other thing is completely useless.
Yeah.
I hate that.
So, like, there's a crown in there and you can get gems for it, right? Because you can slot them in. And if you get the crown and slot in all the gems, it is 100,000. So it's a stupid valuable thing to sell. So like it's really good. It's really in your best interest to do it. However, it's really a big difference if you don't get all the gems. Then is it an unbreakable knife? Because that would be like a really big deal.
In Made of Scare, where this music's from, because I just finished that, they had music boxes. Little tiny music boxes, and since that game was so themed to sound, they were really easy to hear, but I know I like missed one at some point. So it's like, well great, now all these other ones are useless. They're fun to find though.
Yeah.
Really? It's not that even scary of a game, it's small. It's pretty easy too. I beat it in like 3.5 hours, and I would like explore every fucking inch.
Yeah, you had a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, it was really cute. Oh, baby. Play Little Nightmares.
I think other than the one part where you were grumpy about the
Yeah, I got the insta-kill, and it was like the only insta-kill in the whole damn game, and I triggered it when I didn't have a save recently.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I think that was legit the only.
I stopped playing for a bit, because I had to get all my fucking, like, shit back. It's really fucking annoying. One insta-death, and I catch it.
Yeah. Can you go back to a, like a save chapter, do? Like, recover from there? Like, or do you know how far back it was? Jimmy Mellon's not an easy scarer because she's the one getting all of us murdered in horror games.
Oh no.
Who did you order them from? How do you lose a bed?
How do you lose a bed?
You forget to cherish it. I'm sorry. Bruh. I'm gonna repeat previous statement of how do you lose a whole bed.
Did you see that guy that got swatted and he ordered a door? And they bet the door?
Yeah.
And they're like, we're sorry, we'll send you a new one. He was like, no, how you bend a door?
This just raises further questions. Like, do not bend. How? Ah, they shipped it through FedEx. Well,
oh, I thought your kids lost.
Yeah. Yeah, Amazon really does just, like, run through everybody else for most of their stuff, which is how they're able to keep things so cheap.
You still haven't got your bird.
Yeah, you know, but that's because it's in Japan, so.
Yeah.
And we know how that goes.
Yeah.
It'll be 1 week or 1 year, and you have
Mine was 3 months.
Yup.
I did put the order in for the Little Nightmare doodly doos, but they were pre-orders, and 6 will come first, and then Mono.
Hey.
So Mono be alone for a while. Poor baby.
Once again, abandoned by 6.
There was a Hello Kitty for KFC that turned into a whole ass fucking chicken roast. No bucket.
Nah, just the whole fucking chicken. I'm still proud that I knew what that was before the wife did.
I do like to look at a lot of toys. Every day, like, I have, like, 4 websites I'll just browse through for collectibles and stuff. That's why I have a high, endurance when it comes to not buying shit. Unlike my husband, I can't show him anything. He's immediately like, what's the price?
Well, no, that's always my first concern is, like, how much is it?
No, I'm
like,
just looking at it to look at it half the time.
Because, like, if it's expensive, I'm not gonna really, like, care. That's kind of my, like...
You shouldn't care anyway!
Well, sometimes it's nice to get you things as a surprise.
No.
Yes. Too bad.
No. No. You don't even know how to order from the websites I order from. Name the websites I go to.
Big Bad Toy Store.
Yes.
The one import place, the Gundam place. Gundam USA, that's the one.
Those are all import places.
I know.
I go to Hobby Link Japan.
Pet me! Yay!
I go to J-List. They have hentai and stuff. I like looking at the sex toys.
Oh, and puppet story time.
So I gotta think of a story.
Yeah.
A story.
I have science ones if you do not have a story ready.
I did read a manga recently about an old businessman who was reincarnated as a little tiny kitty.
That was very cute.
And his boss, his old, like, ball beater boss, ended up adopting him and being, like, super into cats and being like, oh, it's so cute. But every time they show his reaction, they'll show the cute little kitty, but then they'll also show, like, the face of the middle-aged man inside him.
Yeah.
It always makes me a giggle.
It's great.
It's really well drawn too. I think it's just titled like middle-aged like businessman reincarnated as a cat.
It's fun.
It's fun.
It's not what we do. It's cause problems on purpose.
I don't usually get scared by horror games. I'll jump. The last horror game that like actually sincerely like fucked me up was, I guess technically Amari, and before that was Soma. Yeah. I don't even know if Amari would count as a horror game.
Existentially, I suppose.
Yeah. Man, that fucking scene where you gotta get, you know, the info for what happened. Wow, that's an O.
Yeah. That's a deep cut.
I was recently watching a thing that was like the history of Slender Man.
Yeah.
And I already knew like it started as a contest on the Something Awful forums. And that's why like no one really necessarily owns Slender Man, even though we actually know the artist. That's why when that one guy made
Marble Hornet?
Siren Head, he was like, no, you can't just go make shit with this is mine.
Yeah. Oh, good for him.
Because they went and did that kind of stuff. One thing I didn't know was Marble Hornets was made like a few months after Slenderman, like 3 months after he was invented.
Wow. That's a lot of thought process to.
It was like the first episode, but still.
Yeah.
And there's been 3 Slenderman movies. I only knew about 2. One based specifically off of Marble Hornets, but worse.
Mm-hmm.
One that's shit. And another one that's shit, but also implies to the girls who murdered their friend and left her in the woods and shit. Which is in horrible fucking taste.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. I've never seen any of them. I don't necessarily want to. I never really found Slenderman scary. I always thought he was a nice dude. He had a nice suit. Perfectly reasonable guy. I don't know why anyone was scared of him.
He's just showing up to give you a business deal.
Yeah. I do think he's like kind of none of them are good. Like none of them are good at all, apparently. But I do appreciate like Slender and Amnesia The Dark Descent for kind of revitalizing horror as a video game genre through YouTubers. Because I don't think a lot of people remember, but at that point, there was like no horror games. Because that was before the huge rise of like indie games.
Yeah.
So everything pretty much had to be made by a big company, and it was like, it was at the point where if you weren't Call of Duty, you were just nothing.
Yeah, you might look
maybe if you were a big JRPG, if you were big in Japan, and that's when I would use the term JRPG, because you'd have to be big in Japan. You were just nothing. It was a horrible time for gaming. Barely anything came out that wasn't either made for children,
or
maybe Nintendo sometimes, or a Call of Duty clone. So there was like no horror games whatsoever. Like PlayStation and Xbox 360s onwards. Yeah. Like there was Silent Hill Homecoming. And that one was way more combat.
Which also tried to be a brown shooter.
Yeah. There were some of the Fatal Frame games, but again, like they did horrible over here in America, so this is obviously an American perspective, not like a Japanese one. They had plenty over there.
I think that, you know,
I think that is when like Ib and Yume Nikki and stuff, like that's the slow rise of indie horror, because there was no one serving it in the actual market. But once like Let's Players screaming at Slender and Amnesia got big on YouTube, everyone was like, oh fuck, there's a market. And like it really took up after that, which was really great.
Yeah,
it was a horrible time, and I loved horror. But if you didn't have a PlayStation 2, you were kind of fucked.
One thing that, like, you know, most people will still joke about it, but like the getting that many eyes onto stuff is such a big push for a lot of games coming over. Like that's, you know, that's why Persona got such a love, was because of two best friends playing. And the same thing with Yakuza. Like, we wouldn't have the Yakuza series over here if it wasn't for two jackasses playing something on YouTube. And
Because like companies, if it doesn't make Call of Duty money, especially then, like they didn't help it. You know, they didn't care.
Mm-hmm. You know, it only sold a few million copies.
Yeah.
That's unsuccessful.
That's the problem when everything is really huge. Like when you have a market of only large companies making things.
Yeah.
The large companies need to sell large numbers to make back their money. So they're going to automatically sell what only the largest, chunk of people are going to want.
Right.
And since once the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3, a little into 4 probably, not as bad then. That's when a lot of big game companies really consolidated. And a lot of producers were all under the same hat.
Mm-hmm.
Like even Banjo-Kazooie was under Microsoft's hat at that time. It was a crazy time. But of course, if the only people making games are huge games, Steam wasn't around yet.
Yeah.
Then no one's gonna be able to make smaller games for a smaller niche audience. And now everyone's able to make really tiny games because of things like Steam and the Epic Store and just anything.
Unreal Engine and stuff.
Yeah.
Unity and the Unreal Engine are real big boons for a lot of things. And yeah, dude, up until it was well after the Wii U before it even got off of a mobile console for Monster Hunter. Because, it was PlayStation 2, and then, PSP and the 3DS and the Wii. So, it never was on a real console for most of people's lives. Until it went back onto, PC and newer stuff with Monster Hunter World. That's a long time to go.
Because Monster Hunter doesn't appeal to everybody.
And Capcom's Capcom.
Yeah, and Capcom's Capcom. I tried to play Monster Hunter. It didn't appeal to me, but I still appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'm not big on, grinding things and gathering stuff to make stuff. I need a bigger story push and characters I care about, or cute things to take care of, or things to customize things.
That's why I'm still mad that
I really want the little ones with the cats, the little cat stories.
One.
I think I would have really vibed with that one.
I think a lot of people would. That was really cool.
Little Animal Crossing with the Monster Hunter cats.
Once again, Capcom's Capcom.
And Stories was too immature.
Yeah.
I've never played Minecraft. I don't really think it appeals to me.
But
I'll give it a try if y'all make a thing.
Yeah, there's a lot of exploring in there. So.
When it comes to creative games, I prefer ones like Animal Crossing, where I have a set structure I can modify and usually color on.
Yeah.
Rather than just having every possible thing that you have to build from the ground up.
Yeah.
I prefer having a set thing that I can make the scariest shit out of.
It's like I was telling Doom earlier, it's like when you have infinite choice, it's hard to figure out where to start.
Yeah. Well, I like taking I like having a set thing I can do stuff with. That's another thing. I don't really want to work from the ground up on stuff because I'm literally doing it every day of my life.
Yeah.
I don't need Minecraft to feed my creative, fetish, because I'm doing it all day, every day. My hand hurts. Help. But the critters are really cute.
They are, and the mod pack that we were looking at has some of the stuff like the better nether and better biomes and stuff like that. So it really does actually actively encourage you to explore.
Yeah, I do love New Horizons, but New Leaf really was the one I spent more time on. I usually only play Animal Crossing when I'm really depressed, though. So I'm not playing it right now because I'm not really depressed. Hello! Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry.
Hi, Beastie. How's it going? Yeah, Doom, you gotta watch out with the mushrooms, though. They don't take kindly to being up high. It's pretty interesting. The different like races have some little modifiers on them to like, you know, it goes along with their little like species kind of thing. And so like I picked the slime because he no fall damage, and you know how I like to eat myself off the things. But they don't like being near hot stuff. So lava, cooking pots, it's kind of a bit of a problem.
You don't want to be in the cooking pot.
Well, yes. As a
Who
slime.
would? What's your book, JBZ?
A little more aspects into the New Horizon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brewster's Cafe.
I definitely have some problems with New Horizons that were done better in New Leaf. I do like being able to mod the whole island a way you want, though. That's really nice, because then I can like make a whole world.
You can do that in Minecraft.
It's not as much fun.
You can have animals.
I do like animals.
You could be a farmer.
But you can't really like play with them.
Oh.
Everyone's always making these games with all these cute animals, and you can't like play with them.
There is the monster tamer in the mod pack we're looking at, and then you can like collect animals and stuff like that. And you can, I guess, be friendly to some of them, so you'll be able to get some of them as pets that you would not normally. But a lot of the stuff is going to be like mounts and things.
That's not playing.
Yeah, it's not the same.
Ooh.
Fun.
How gay can you get?
Yes.
Gay can I be?
Science points to yes.
Ahab. Ahab hunts the whale.
Yes.
Ishmael's in that,
Where?
something fell.
I think so. As opposed to a cab, which is an entirely different endeavor. I think that was probably my skirting wrong.
You need a new sponge.
I do.
Maybe we should go to Target tomorrow to exchange the canisters, and we'll grab you a new sponge. He's a filthy, filthy man who destroys all his sponges with all his chest hair.
They're just not very durable.
He's just a massive bear.
It was yours this time.
Ah, never mind.
Hey.
What's that noise?
Fan spinning up in a weird way.
Oh.
It's not that.
Well, I hope they have a good time with their book and each other.
That's a weird noise.
Your computer's fighting you, sweetie.
Weird.
His computer fan's making a weird noise.
It did.
I have a clear screen on the side of my PC, and a gnat that was bugging me got trapped in there today. Ow. Scratched my eyebrow too much.
Now, the one fan seems slightly off balanced. Next time I turn it off, I'll have to poke it to it.
Why don't you clean the keyboard when the computer is off? When the computer is what now?
Yeah. Well, remember, it happened the other day when you fell. It probably
Why you gotta make fun of me?
it probably just got some dust in it.
I didn't mean to fall.
So it's slightly off balanced, which is annoying for fans.
You're off balance.
It doesn't sound that bad. It's just a little off balance. It's fine.
I fell on my chair a day or so ago.
My computer did not appreciate it at the time because it was running. It really is just, I need to just...
I will suffer forever thanks to my husband.
What'd I do?
Brought it up.
No, it brought itself up with making that loud ass racket. I'm not making fun of you.
Fucking wings. Yeah, I'm gonna do that when I do the colors.
What's his shirt gonna say?
Bitch, I might be.
Ho ho ho's. I like terrible Christmas sweaters. They make me happy. Wife won't let me get one.
And you can, it's your money.
No, wife.
Mr. Oh, you brought something home that has two of it, so one must be mine.
They were really cute, and they sound cursed as fuck. And one was pink and one was black. So I was like, oh, she got a match.
I didn't know they'd sound that cursed.
That's true.
What do you think, chat? Does my little charm sound cursed? I think it sounds like a shrine bell. It looks like a cat.
They are really cute. But yeah, she got one that was pink and one that was black. And I was like, oh, it's a matched set and one's pink. She likes pink.
Yeah, one for my key, one for my phone.
And I was just like, oh, it's a matched set and one's pink. Maybe she got one for me.
No.
And she was like, bitch, no.
Get your own fucking charms.
Me. I'll charm you. Hello, cat.
Bays.
Hey. Curvy.
Watercolors.
No. Watercolors?
I only have two colors on my tentacles.
Hey.
Black and squiggies.
Black and squiggy.
That's a color.
Okay.
Is color. I don't know why I picked that color first. That's not helpful at all. I'm gonna put the text on first.
Isn't Kayla on like a laptop or something?
What color should his sweater be?
Yes.
Maybe white or orange, because it's got white or orange.
Grimace.
You're Pengus.
No, Grimace. Grimace sweater. Ho ho ho's.
I used to have a laptop, but the screen didn't work.
We fixed your laptop.
Oh, you mean my Chromebook?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we just got a new card for it.
Yeah, it's got a new charger, meow. Ironically, the universal charger was not universal enough.
It's a little old. They go through things so fast these days.
Yeah. Yours is apparently like a Samsung Chromebook 2, and now they're on like a 3.
That's not even that far.
It's not. It was like the guy with the because we got one of these Targus ones, and the Targus is like, yeah, this is our universal laptop charger. If you don't have the port or the charging bit that you need, just call us and we'll send it to you. And I'm like, oh, that's nice. So I go and I check, and he's like,
no, we ain't got that.
Sorry, we don't got it. And I was like, that's okay.
You had to talk to the car people. What did you say to the car guy when he? Why don't you tell that story, honey? I'm gonna turn the mic more towards you. That's a good story. You probably tell it better than I could.
So our car had problems, wasn't starting up and stuff, and at first it was just being like buggy, but it started.
It would still start eventually.
And then the next day it just wouldn't start at all, and it was like, ah, crap. That was the day that like no stream that day, and that's part of it. And so like it was our Tuesday off, but car wouldn't start, and
damn it, Chibi, your arm's in the way.
And so like I went out and got a little jumper box for it. got it jumped, got it to the car place. Because, like, our car is pretty new, and we got a warranty there at the dealer.
It can't be more than like 2 or 3 years old.
2020. So, yeah. It's not quite 3. But
it's just a baby.
We've also only got 7,000 miles on it, so we've barely driven it.
It's just a little baby.
And it's got a 100,000 mile warranty.
We got a great deal on it too. Otherwise, we wouldn't have gotten a more recent car.
But like, so take it in there, and I'm like, hey, we're homebodies. We don't really highway drive, and it got super cold and stuff. So
in the way of this dick, maybe.
We figure it's probably this, and we're like, hey, can you just check the battery? Because hopefully it's just that and not like the starter died on us or something. And sure enough, we get called back. Yeah, so it says, recharge it and check it. So we're going to recharge it overnight, and you can come get it tomorrow, and should be okay. And we go get it, and I'm sitting there, and they bring it up, and he's like, yeah, it's ready to go. And I see the guy walks in with a jumper box, and he sets it on the counter and starts doing the paperwork. And I'm like, okay, so it's working. He's like, yeah, well, we charged it up and we checked it again, and we got the same thing of saying like charge it, but saying charge it and check again, but it wasn't saying bad battery. So it won't be covered by a warranty. If you want to replace the battery, it's going to be $270, which is a lot. And, if it was just going to be, we just need to actually drive on the highway a bit.
Which we're going to do. Our poor car has forced us to go outside and take a date day.
With like, that sucks. So, yeah, no, we'll just drive it on the highway like we're supposed to or something.
Stitching like a good girl.
And it's like, okay. And then, but I saw that he had the jumper box with him, and as he's doing the paperwork, I'm like, hey, wait, hold up a sec. Did you have to jump the car to bring it up to me? And he's like, well, yeah, I did. And I was like, so
was it still running when he gave it to you?
Yeah, he did.
I imagine he'd have to, because otherwise he'd have to jump it again.
Yeah, and I was like, so then it's not fixed, because if you had to jump it, the battery's not good. Well, we had to check it and stuff, but it didn't give us a faulty battery, so like it wouldn't be covered by warranty. You'd have to pay if we were going to replace the battery. And I was like, if you recharged it overnight and then you still had to jump it today, that battery's dead. Mm-hmm. And I'm not yelling at you, but you didn't fix the problem, and this is not a good battery. And he's like, well, this is what it would have to be. And I was like, no, this is a new car, and that battery is clearly dead. You had to jump it even after it was fully charged. He's like, well, I mean, I could go bring my service manager over, but that's all I can do. And I was like, yes, please do that. I'm not yelling at you, and I'm not mad at you, but this is not a solved problem, and that battery is clearly not good.
You literally had to charge it to drive it over to me.
You
Give it back.
You had to jump it to bring my car to me. That means that battery is not good. He's like, oh, okay, and then the guy comes, the manager comes over, and I was like, so that battery is clearly not good. He's like, yeah, he just told me we're just gonna go ahead and replace it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to yell at you. I'm not mad at you. You are doing your job as you are supposed to do, and I appreciate that. However, this battery is clearly fucked. Go get my shit fixed. And they were like, hey, okay, we're just gonna replace your battery. It's under warranty. You're good. And like,
that's right.
10 minutes later, he comes back. Hey, you're good to go. Off you go. And that's like, thank you.
And I sat in the car the whole time having no idea what's going on.
I'm like, I don't want to be a Karen. I'm not going to yell at this guy doing his job exactly as he's supposed to do. I understand what's going on. However, motherfucker.
I think if like there's any place where it's okay to even be a little Karen-y, it's usually car shit.
Yeah, because
you really have to stand up for yourself with that stuff.
And this is when I was just like, I was fine with, yeah, you're just a loser who doesn't go out. Maybe you should drive on the highway a bit for your car. That would have been okay. Embarrassing, but okay.
We're very homebodies.
We're very homebodies.
And I work from home.
But, like, that would have been okay. But, hey, so we tried it, and, but I had to jump it to bring it to you. No, you didn't solve the problem. The problem is still there. We brought it to you to fix the problem. And the wife thought it was hysterical, but I did not lose my shit.
I thought you did a very good job. You were very firm, and you stated that you were not mad, and that you were not trying to cause any trouble, but there was still a problem.
I just don't like to yell, and I don't like it when people are yelled at for doing things as they're supposed to do it. He literally did things as he was supposed to do by the book, because that covers them and it covers employees.
Hello!
Hello! It's like...
Because you know he's probably doing as much as he can do.
Yeah. He's doing it by the rules.
He has no control over this shit, but obviously it's not solving the problem that you need to solve.
It's like he's doing it by the rules because the rules are there for everybody.
Paul won't use the dad voice he says he has on me. Like, he says it's too scary.
Because I don't want to yell at people.
I want to hear the dad voice.
No, I don't like yelling at people.
Let me hear that one. You get to hear my whiny voice.
I don't think that's a comparative.
Yeah, it is.
Rude.
It's totally comparative. Ah!
I do not like to use the dad voice because I've used it only sparingly, and it's been kind of funny because no one expects it.
No one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
The Dadist Inquisition. I just don't like to yell. I don't want to hurt people or scare people, and whenever I have to use the dad voice, it's just like...
Paul! They've not been eating or sleeping right.
Excuse me. Hi, Applier.
Thank you, Applier. You're next.
That
sounded more threatening than I thought it would. I'm sorry.
No, that's funny.
You're next.
Excuse me, did I just see that you're not eating and not sleeping? You know better.
Someone can see all that besides me.
You know better. You know staying up super late and not keeping to a regular routine is bad for your health, both mentally and physically. If you get yourself into a good routine, it helps you all around. Even if you're in the middle of an art thing and you're trying to art all night long, like I know you artists are inclined to do.
Why you guys say that to me?
Because, like, 3 other people at least in this audience are also art people who also do the art people thing where you get on an art tangent all night long.
Art tings.
Yes. When you're doing arterly things.
Just artist things.
You know, the lumberly actions, well, it's arterly actions. Y'all go doing arterly actions and you're like
Arterly
3 a.m.
actions.
before you realize what time it is. No. Set a timer, go to sleep.
Everyone can be an artist.
Regular routine. It's good. 5 a.m. You know better. Why am I so tired today? I didn't sleep until 5 in the morning. Get to sleep. You get back here.
I don't want to. You'll yell at me.
Yeah, you know why.
I didn't do nothing.
We will move your pot into the closet, young lady. Not you, Minty.
I don't like this. This all also includes me.
Minty, we will put
Shut
you
up.
in the closet.
Stop.
Get back there.
You're gonna yell at me.
You get a kissy, because you have been sleeping properly.
Maybe.
I wake up when you go to bed,
Gar.
so I know when you've been sleeping.
Gar.
And then I wake up to wife butt. Hee 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 hee.
Staying up late lets me get more work done, but it makes me more depressed, and I think that's a good trade-off.
No. Where's the squirt bottle? Wait.
But I get so much more work done when I stay up. Ah, it's a poker stick! Ah, I have my own poking stick.
menacing, doing the sticks.
Fuck you! I kill you on stream in Minecraft! Alright, I should get back to work. I know I only have 2 today, but I should at least get those done.
But seriously, that is part of your...
Take care of yourselves. Where's my tablet pen?
You put it down to
It's in my lap! It's in my pussy. Sorry, keep it.
Kalo, I know you don't sleep.
That's where all artists keep their pens, right?
In their titties.
In their prison pockets. It's like the start of that JoJo where she's like, yeah, I got fake tits and I keep money in them.
That's fair. We explicitly know you don't sleep properly, Kalo. You're sitting there like, hi, I'm up until 2 in the morning.
Is 2 in the morning late? Don't look at me.
If you're in danger of seeing the sun come up,
That's not 2 a.m.
Here it's like 6, so that's not farther.
The no sleep gang. 2 is not close to 6.
Enjoy playing Zelda. The rest of you, get sleep routines. You know better.
Which Zelda?
Probably Breath of the Wild.
Ah, sure. Is there a new one coming out soon?
Yeah, a lot of people are playing Breath of the Wild to get like caught up to the new one before it comes out.
I didn't ever beat it. I've only beat like 2 Zelda games because I get to a point where I'm like, okay, I'm done, and then I just leave it.
Nothing of value was missed.
I'll literally do like everything except the final boss because I don't care.
Minty,
It's like, I'm done.
if you work at 5 in the morning, that means you should probably be getting up at like, let's see, leave at 4:30, wake up at 3:30, which means you should be sleeping by like 7 or 8:30.
Maybe she takes naps.
No.
Naps are good.
No.
Naps make up for sleep.
Naps are better than nothing, but you are supposed to get a full run of sleep because
I like naps.
that's how your body replenishes all of the chemicals that make the brain go burn.
Naps.
No.
Naps.
No.
Naps.
No.
You know, Edison didn't sleep at night. He just took power naps.
Edison had cocaine.
That's true. We should get that.
No.
Come on, no sleep gang. Let's go get some cocaine.
No.
Come on. Come, boy, little children. Come on, boy, little children. There's room for many more. I guess I'm gonna have to click that at the end of this. Come on, everyone, let's go get cocaine. It sings a children's song.
I mean, that's pretty on brand for artists.
Man, cocaine would be fucking sweet. Think of how much work I'd get done.
No.
I'm the whitest of white girls. I would have no idea where to get cocaine.
I would just wake up and there'd be like 80 fucking needle felted things on the ground.
I could do so much crafting. Oh man, I'm gonna do a needle felting stream for the Cult of the Lamb, but I have to wait till I get because I ordered some. My gray fabric was not gray enough. I think you snort it through your nose.
What?
Coke?
Yeah, coke.
Do you have to? Can you take it other ways?
Well, if you snort it, it's coke. If you have to smoke it, it's crack. Because
But it has the same effects, right? Is it just how fast it gets to you, or does that change the effects? I
It
don't know.
changes the
I don't do
effects.
drugs.
it when it's made into crack cocaine, it changes the effects.
My sister is in a state where pot's totally legal, and she gave us a gummy, and all I did was take a nap.
Yep.
Ah, I'm so adventurous. Eats pot, gummy, takes nap.
Yeah. Well, no, like pot.
Not here. It's not legal to sell everywhere.
Yeah, it's like a legal gray area right now for most places because there's no properly like federal.
You can legally
thing for it.
have it here. You just can't buy it.
Yeah. You know, it's like you used to have to get the tax stamp for the thing.
Well, send us some.
Yeah.
That's why, that was the thing, like, her friend slipped it in her purse, but legally, since she was flying, she's not allowed to like take it across state lines. She could actually get in trouble for that. So she was like, "Here, have one."
Yeah, see? Regular routines are good for the body. Minty,
Sleep
you
is
need
for
to...
the weak.
No, sleep is for every week, as in you
Sleep?
should be sleeping each night during the week.
You don't tell me what to do.
I do too.
See? Cat agrees with me.
Kalo has a typo. It's week, as in you sleep every week.
See? T agrees with me.
This is just nothing but a horde of artists echo chambering themselves about not sleeping. No, it does not make you art better. It makes you crazy.
I don't think I could ever smoke it. I have serious like allergy, like nasal shit.
Yep, we got
And
some.
Paul is like allergic to everything, so if we had any, it would have to probably be edibles.
Yeah, like maybe vape at the most, but even that seems like...
I used to get sinus infections when my dad smoked around me when I was younger. I could not smoke literally anything.
Yeah.
Because we're both those pathetic ass nerds.
But the vape, the
Plus
edible
it
is fine.
stinks!
Yeah.
Our neighbor smokes it, and I have nothing wrong with people doing pot. Like, I don't care. I don't care 2 licks of a scent.
Just
but
open your fucking window when you do it or something.
It smells so bad.
Yeah.
And it makes my eyes hurt. Like, just the smell. Ugh.
But yeah.
But if, like, you were vaping it, vapes smell nice. I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't care. I just think it's stinky.
Yeah.
Why would you actively want something that's stinky? I don't like stinky.
Zombie, you need sleep the same as everybody else.
No, he doesn't. He's a zombie.
You need to set yourself a routine time.
Zombies don't need to sleep.
Yeah, they do. How else were they gonna hunt flesh?
I have an alarm for my meds because I started taking them during the day.
You do.
I used to take them before I went to sleep. Now I take them at day at the same time. I think I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah. And it helps regularize your sleep schedule because then you wake up at the same time every
Then
time.
I go back to sleep and take a nap.
You do.
Nap! Naps, 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 naps.
See, I am basically incapable of naps unless the wife is around.
Well, then talk to your fucking GP.
But,
Don't just stop taking your meds, though. Like, cold turkey, that'll fuck you up.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure, I'll at you. I'm almost done with this one, more or less.
Yeah, you should definitely not, like, a lot of meds don't play nice if you just stop. So definitely do not do that.
Well, then, maybe you need to take them. To get into a GP. You don't have to stick with your doctor if you don't think they're helping you. Same with psychiatrists. I say that like I've had one.
Like, if you don't feel that they're responding to the things that you're saying,
Yeah,
and like,
get your doctor.
especially for the problems and stuff like that, then you need to, speak up for yourself.
A kissy, you say?
A smoochie face?
A smoochy face?
Or perhaps a goblin face.
That's the problem with medications. You're like, oh, they're working. I don't need to take them anymore.
Yeah.
My sister did that, and I was like, no.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
That's an unfortunately common side effect. I feel better. I don't need the meds anymore. It's like, no.
No, finish your antibiotics.
You feel better because you're taking the meds, so fucking take them. In my case, that particularly sucked the one time I actually did have to take meds because I actually got an infection in my big toe. And that sucked because that was the first time I found out I'm allergic to sulfur drugs.
Congrats.
Because I was like, oh, and they're like, here, take these meds. You need to take it for 7 days. And I'm like, oh. Uh-oh. So, like, I took it, and I think it was, like, day 5 where...
Music stopped it.
It did.
That's okay. It's off my playlist anyway.
I think it was, like, day 5 that I just broke out into full-body hives. It was bad.
Baby.
I had hives all over my body. They were so bad where the tops of my socks were. Like, I literally, like, had a rash there all the way around my ankle because of it. And I'm just like, oh. Minty has stolen a birthday.
I put my birthday in something wrong and it like stuck in your head.
Yeah, because I thought it was Thanksgiving for the longest time.
Well, sometimes it is.
Yeah.
I think you thought it was the 21st, but it's the 25th.
But see, I am a smart, and I saved it in my phone.
Mm-hmm. I remember yours.
Because it's right by NecoCon.
So is mine! Well, it's a little later, but still.
Yeah. Is that just Kayla doing a little dance? It is.
You should challenge it with our dances. Dance off.
Dancing. We got.
Dancing is what you do.
Oops, that was a chew. Oh well. There we go.
Yay! Yay!
Dancing. Yay!
I got those off of DeviantArt.
I like it because dancing with the way Minty posted the little bunny spin, it looks like the dancers are just spinning the bunny faster. Rotate bunny on conveyor belt of dance.
Yes. Doom, you need to dance. Dance, Doom!
It would, the Doom dancing emote would just be like, stick one leg out, pull back. Dancing is what you do. I'm gonna smooch wifey. Why did I buzz? For what reason was I buzzed? Whom did I buzz?
Doom doing the like Russian dance where you like squat and stick your legs out.
Cossack dance.
The rah rah Rasputin, Russia's greatest love machine.
Doom doing the can.
What's he gonna lift up?
Da 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 da. You know,
Yeah, what's he gonna? Yeah, what's he gonna lift up? You gotta lift up your skirt.
No, like
Yeah,
they remember,
with the legs.
Remember in Rocky Horror Picture Show, the guy that's on the wheelchair? They just have Doom on the throne doing the little legs.
I don't animate though,
Hey.
and I don't care enough to learn.
You got your Undertale pants today? Well, they are on your butt, so that would make them Undertale.
This is Deltarune music.
Oh, are we bullying Minty to go eat? Hey, Minty, go eat.
Go eat.
Go eat.
Go eat.
Everybody say, Minty, go eat.
Go eat.
Go eat. Go eat. Go eat. Go eat.
Go meat. Go meat. The salad rocks. The best. It's better at your desk. It's second to none. Just add lettuce and you're done. That's crazy, girl. I swear. There is so much meat in there. It's just a salad. Ooh, a meaty salad. You hungry. You hungry. Your mama said you hungry. When I say Hillshire, you say farm. Hillshire. Farm. Go meat. That was a good commercial.
Put that lettuce on your bun. Minty, go eat. After dinner mint.
No one remembers that commercial, and I sound weird now.
That's a Hillshire Farm thing.
Yeah, it was good.
That's the lunch meat
It was my
one,
favorite
right?
commercial.
That was the lunch meat one, right?
Cause you hungry. You hungry. Your mama said you hungry.
My mama don't say nothing, cause I messaged her in a bit. And I'm not gonna. They're in a different state. I don't have to deal with that shit.
I mean, if you want.
Minty, go eat your dinner. Minty, go eat some dinner.
Oh man, you know what I found on the manga website I'm on?
Y'all?
The fucking magical Pokemon Journey manga I read when I was a kid. It's like the only shoujo Pokemon manga.
Huh.
And it was so random because that was back when Pokemon like didn't have all that much control over its shit, so they were just like, make a cutesy Pokemon thing for girls. And they're like, alright. It's Pikachu and Pokemon can talk.
Good
The
news.
Pikachu was wild. He looked like this. He had like a bit. That is a wrong pen. He had a big head
Minty
and had pointy ass ears and a little bitty body and
triangle.
big feet and a tail. And his cheeks were drawn on the side.
Are you sure this is a Pikachu? Are you sure it wasn't a Mimikyu?
Nah, Mimikyu wasn't a thing back then. I don't even think it reached the second gen of Pokemon. But I had it like, for one, I had like, I think 2 graphic novels of it. I forget, it might have just been 1 for all I remember. But I also, like, you used to be able to get manga and stuff at comic stores.
Mm-hmm.
No AI. But you used to be able to, like, pick up manga at comic stores in comic form? Like, as individual comic books?
Huh. Neat.
Like, that's how I got my first Sailor Moon ones, too. Which was actually nice, because you got a lot of full-color covers. Which is great. And, of course, they were flipped, because they don't flip them anymore. So, it was even back before that. Back when they flipped them so you'd read them American ways.
America way.
And I don't think it's got a printing ever since. And the fact that it just showed up on the website, it looks like it's missing a bunch of them. But it was actually the very first rendition of how I drawed myself was based off of the way the author drew themselves. Because he drew, or she, I guess, drew herself with a little Pikachu hat. So I drew myself with a little Eevee hat.
Aww.
Like this.
Hey, I'm the one with the squeaky mallet. Thank you very much.
And with a little body. And I didn't actually draw my hair, I just drew swirls. Because I had very curly hair.
Yeah.
And of course I had really overdramatic Sailor Moon anime eyes.
As you do.
And that's how I first used to draw myself. Compared to now, I will draw it after the first piece is done. We only have 2 pieces today, so it's not that much of a problem.
Yeah.
Well, I got a lift.
Do your lift, do your lift, do your lift, do your lift.
I keep saying this one's almost done, but obviously since there's 2, they're gonna take a little longer.
Minty, eat food, eat some food. Minty, eat food challenge.
Everybody go eat some food.
Zombie eat, Minty eat, Kayla go to sleep. Everybody eat your dinners. Y'all grown ass adults, eat your dinners. Go to sleep on time. Maintain healthy habits.
I don't know. When it's food time? When Paul puts food in front of me. We had dinner before this.
Did you send Beastie the final creature art?
Oh, I didn't. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll grab it after this. My bad.
I just all Beastie.
When the streams are over, I usually am kind of tired. I'm socially out of it.
But yes, Chibi in the Minecraft server that they have, Minty has AI on there, like their little NPCs. I mean, I just cook food because I'm hungry.
He
and
likes
also
to
think it's
cook.
fun.
I do not. Cooking is waiting for food.
But you like the food.
I rather just buy made food. I don't really care that much for food, actually. Like, I could eat shittier crap
I looked at
if
that.
it was cheaper.
I looked at that one thing that was like the ready-made meals, and it's like, oh, all these streamers and stuff, and YouTubers and things are advertising this, and it's like, oh god, they're fucking $12 a damn meal.
Yeah. If it was cheaper and, like, already prepared, I would totally go for it, too, which is sad.
Yeah. Unfortunately, no. Like, the first box will be on a deal for $6, but every other box is $12 a box. Or $12 a meal.
Yeah, that's too expensive.
Like, bruh. No, thank you.
It'd have to be cheaper than stuff we could already buy and healthier than stuff we could already buy.
Yeah. Good luck, kiddo. Step 1, tell them to pick up a bomb. Step 3, hilarity. If you pick up the bomb, the fuse goes psst, and you will blow up.
Yes, honey, I played it.
Joke is get them to hold bomb and dump. It's the new Zelda game. It's a first-person shooter. I mean, they did try. They tried with that the bow gun or the little bow game.
Yeah.
They did try to make a Zelda first-person shooter. Yay! Said nobody. Yeah, I'm honestly surprised. Well, it's Nintendo, and I know how they are just in general, but I really am a bit surprised that they haven't tried to put out, like, a VR Zelda game. Because that seems ripe for that kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, you think they'd take advantage of the fact that that Labo had a VR thing in it.
Right? Make a game for there, but
And you wouldn't have to make very complicated games, especially if they're just for kids.
Right. God, that Labo thing, that was, again, completely underutilized. Despite the fact that it was like, hey, guess what? We hid really good technology in your Wii, and we didn't tell anybody about it. This is in the Switch. Did you know we have some of the best infrared tracking stuff you've seen since the fucking Xbox Kinect, and we've hid it in the Switch for no reason? Yeah, because they didn't do anything.
Yeah, if they had done something with it. Everyone thinks you can just make something and it'll work itself out, but no, you have to make content for it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's that circle of, like, someone has to make something for it, otherwise no one's going to buy it. And, like, you know, VR is in that space right now where it's just like, some of these companies keep trying to make these, like, turbo expensive VR headsets too. It's like, nobody wants that. This is for none audience. No one wants this. Stop.
VR is starting to pick up though.
It is, and
but the games are a little pricey.
Like, it's one of those, it's right on the tipping point, and, you know, as much as he make fun of Spacebook, the Quest 2 was pretty much that key push for getting it past that point, right up until they jacked it up an extra $100 for no particular reason. And people were still like, okay, there's a lot of people have these now, maybe I'll get mine. And then PlayStation VR 2, which is as much as the PlayStation 5 console, and the new Quest headset that they want to market, and it's like $1,200. I was like, no, nobody wants to buy an extra computer's worth of shit. Never mind that they have to have the other stuff, like the PSVR doesn't work without the PS5.
Dang, so you gotta pay for a PS5 twice, more or less?
Yeah, so no one's gonna do that. Like, you can't even use the PSVR 2 as a VR headset on your PC.
Damn, fuck that noise.
Mm-hmm.
You can't even get porn!
They might make an adapter later, but it's not going to be the case for a while. So that's just fucking expensive as crap. The new Quest headset that they really want people to get is expensive as crap. Like, all of these new headsets keep coming out, and they're hella expensive. Never mind the ones that are both hella expensive and wired, because they're not wired.
Yeah.
So, like, you want to spend $1,200 for a
to get your ass tangled on wire?
Yeah, no. It's like, you're not helping things.
Like, some people will pay for the better tech. There's always people who will pay for the better tech.
Yeah.
So you can sell expensive ones to them, like furries in VR chat. Like, I'm sure they want the better tech.
Yeah.
But Sam and Joe Jr. just want to play Beat Saber.
Right. They want to play the boxing game or something.
Yeah.
Like, They just want to strap it on and have it work. And they're not going to spend an extra PS5 worth of stuff.
Yeah.
Or get
because their parents don't have that money.
Or get
especially
a top-end
now.
computer. And they're not going to have the space to sit there and have a whole wired setup.
Yeah.
So it's like, man, no. You're not making an audience. And then they're like, oh, well, maybe we'll just sell it to
I guess
businesses.
nobody wants this.
This thing that we've covered in spikes and electricity. Nobody seems to want it for some reason. No.
That's how business goes. Sometimes I think they do it on purpose.
Yeah. Well, it's a tax write-off. WB. Hey, we're gonna cancel all these shows because tax write-off. And no, you can't watch it anymore because if you could access it anywhere, then we wouldn't be able to have the tax write-off and we'd get sued. So, yep, we're just gonna erase it from existence. And fuck you. Oh.
The furries are funding the future.
Shit. Well, I mean, a lot of them are in IT.
Yeah.
Like, it's so goofy, because, like, oh, we gotta create the metaverse. No! Nobody asked. Well, we spent $1 billion on it. For what? You spent $1 billion flailing at nothing. You had no plan and no idea of what you wanted other than you wanted to be there first.
That's really it. I kind of hope people start coming out with like home shit.
I mean, straight up, if VR chat had really wanted to push the envelope and add like a bespoke payment system in it for being able to like buy and sell content in VR chat.
Alright, I'm gonna make Paul the creature tonight.
Woo! There is no way that anything meta based would have been able to compete.
I'm pretty sure there's already a Jesus furry though.
Oh, I'm sure.
I have a really terrifying stories about furries.
Go for it.
If you're done. I don't want to interrupt you.
No, I'm just ranting about an old man yelling at clouds.
There's apparently a furry who's known by a lot of names, but he's known mostly as, Carpet Sample.
Okay.
Because his fursuit is made entirely multiple fursuits, it's made entirely out of pieces of other stuffed animals sewn together in a Frankenstein's abomination.
Awesome.
And he likes to tell everybody that these are stuffed animals that he's banged.
That sounds right.
Yeah, and he'll go up and harass people at cons and shit. And apparently, he smells horrible.
Well, gee, there's a surprise.
Yeah. The furries have gotten, like, really, like, hey, wash your ass and shit like that lately.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Because
of these fuckers. Same with normal cons. Like, just nerd cons. It's like, fucking shower, you stupid, nasty bitches.
I like that one where the idol chick was like, please wash yourself and your hands before coming to the fucking handshaking thing.
I made you super fat.
I'm like a Walmart hand puppet.
I think, like, a lot of cons, especially as, stuff is getting more readily available online and able to reach a larger audience, they don't have to put up with the fucking nasty-ass people.
Yeah, because it's just disrespectful to the other people around.
And I'm not even, like, that picky. Like, I don't care as long as you're clean and don't sexually harass people. Just don't do that.
Yeah.
I got an @shy, too. Caterpillar. Schlifnir.
Took how many months? I mean,
Shut up, I'm stupid. We all know.
You're dyslexic.
We all know I'm stupid, okay?
Dyslexic is not good. I mean, we still call Kokoro, so.
Yes. Kokoro.
Beep, 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 beep.
That's a song that's not on my Miku rhythm game. Did you see that post I made? The latest fucking event was just about the girl, like, crying in her art class.
Oof.
I was like, man, Like, I don't need flashbacks.
Feeling called out a little bit.
Yeah, and it didn't even turn out all that well. It was just like, I managed to get through it. I was like,
so it wasn't called out.
It's like, man, fuck.
Listen here, you fucking weeb game. I don't deserve to be called out by you.
This is the game where I thought it was gonna be like, oh, Hatsune Miku takes everybody and they all are idols together. Oh boy! And instead, it's like, okay, Hatsune Miku, I'm ready to die. Let's go.
It's like, wait a minute.
And I'm like, oh my god, you guys, what the fuck? Are y'all okay?
No, says this game.
Like, I know it's accurate, but damn. Vocaloid be like.
How would you like to suffer today?
They do include a lot of the darker Vocaloid songs, I'm not surprised.
It's fun.
It is kind of hard to have a cheery, happy game when you have a song called Hated by Life.
God, you mean
Just a thought. I didn't write it, why you get mad at me?
It's like, wow, this is a cute, fun song. And there's the darkness. This is a cute, fun song being sung between two girls. Oh, that's adorable. I bet one has
One
a
is
crush
dead.
on. One's a ghost and one's about to jump in front of a train.
So they can be together.
That's not how you do it.
Yeah, it is.
This is as together as we're gonna get.
Oh, there's a manga I read about a guy who exorcises ghosts by fucking them. Because he's so attracted to ghosts. Like, he literally faps to, like, those stupid ghost pictures.
Yeah.
And I need an anime of its stat. It is so stupid.
I'm not sure they could get away with that.
I don't know.
I'd want
You never
them to
see
try.
his wiener.
I would want them to try.
No, this is Shinto exorcisms. It's different. But yeah, they only get exercised when he makes them come. They have to come for it to work, so.
It's like a ghost Tenchi Muyo.
Yeah! He's gonna finger bang bang you into afterlife. He's gonna finger bang bang you, and that's alright.
Thinking of that anime for that fucking finger bang meme, aren't you?
There was an AMV Hell where they actually did that song and then showed fucking Urameshi Yu
Yeah.
Hakusho to
Yeah.
it.
That's exactly what I meant.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Shire Player. We were just talking about a guy that exercises ghosts by plowing them.
At one point he got caught in hell, but he didn't want to fuck anyone because he wasn't into demons, he was into ghosts.
It's his
He
worst
busted
nightmare.
down a wall with his dick.
Was that the one where he was trying to plow the ghost that hides in like the alleyways, like in between the two alleyways or whatever, and got his dick stuck in a corner?
He did! He got his dick stuck in a wall. Once the ghost disappeared and her pussy disappeared, his dick was stuck in a wall. It was great.
Oh man, I would love to see them try to make that anime.
Oh my god, it's so funny though.
It is.
It's problematic, but it's funny as hell. And there's like a girl who always like attracts the ghost, and she's like a high school, and it's like, oh, he's gonna get the high school. No, she's not a ghost. He's not attracted to her.
She's just a human.
She's not dead.
But hear us out. She might be.
That'd be funny. There's another one I read. I'd really like it to get an anime. It's about it's more ghosts.
Of course.
It's about a girl who's really shit at exercising ghosts, except when they're huge fucking otaku nerds
That
like her, cause then she can exercise them by understanding their problem and solving it. 'Cause she's a giant fucking otaku. And a big old BL shipper.
She's a huge.
So of course she meets all kinds of ghosts who have otaku problems.
Honestly,
Which actually translates well, because in that series, emotional energy translates to power. So, who's more emotionally excited about shit than a bunch of fucking nerds?
It's true. A bunch of weebs. You know what I would actually like as an anime?
What?
Remember that one where the little girl was an assassin and she tried to kill that random guy and then he like laughed and got back up and that's when she found out he was immortal.
Yeah.
And he became like a found father figure to this little chick.
Like, I guess they'll adopt her.
He's like, wow, you're a fucking gremlin. Good job. You're part of my family now. And he like takes her in.
Yeah, that was super cute.
She's like constantly trying to kill his ass. He like takes her to school and stuff.
They should really do that now, because the found family with problematic characters is really big with Spy X Family and Buddy Daddies.
And the Mandalorian and the Last of Us.
I don't control American shit.
It's really just like, we're family now has become like the thing.
I'm gonna have them watching their little feet trying to get the dances right.
And Dad of War.
Yeah.
See,
It's almost like a whole generation is trying to make up for the fact that they had shitty parents.
You think there's a message in this?
I think it's less there's a message and more people are talking about it now.
Yeah. Well, it needs to be talked about. Beep boop beep boop beep boop beep boop beep 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 boop beep boop beep boop beep boop boop.
That's okay, I don't remember names for my characters either.
What is an OC but a miserable?
Since this one's small and like doesn't have much of a body, I think I'm just gonna like, because otherwise it's not gonna make sense. I'll do a little lower than bust.
What is an OC but a miserable pile of problems?
What if he's on his knees?
Hey.
Because they're too short to dance standing up.
Yeah, I always like it when they're like standing on the other person's feet.
I know, yeah.
It's so
but
cute.
I think the height difference is too big. It's just too much of a height difference, bruh.
Too much.
There's another manga I read about, like, there's this daughter of the Demon King, but she's the sweetest little baby. She just wants to do everything nice, even though she's supposed to be super evil. But her daddy loves her so much. So his secretary has to take her out and try to teach her how to be evil. But she just does everything nice to everybody, including the filthy humans. Because she only knows healing magic. And she makes everybody sandwiches. That's not what I said. It was like, I can't. My arms are too heavy. It's like, why are your arms heavy? It's like, because my sleeves are full of sandwiches. Something about that. That's such a kid thing to do.
Yeah.
She's very adorable.
Arms are tired from hugging all the flussies too much.
That could actually be a chapter. Oh, another one that should get an anime is the Torture the Princess one, where the princess is held captive, and they're like, we're gonna torture you, but it's all like cooking food in front of her until she's like, oh man, I sure want to eat that, or playing video games and be like, if you tell us a secret, you can be player 2. It's like the cutest little shit.
Ramen is for talkers.
Yeah! It's the cake is for talkers meme! Cake is for talkers, the manga.
It really was.
It's very cute though.
It was.
And Sleepy Princess I thought did pretty well.
I think so. It was a lot of fun.
Sleepy Princess was really cute too. Little gag manga I'm a big fan of. Dun 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 dun. Pressing one key.
That's all there is, right? It's a shamisen. It's only got 2 notes.
It's got 3 each. The shamisen used to be sexy. It's still sexy.
I was gonna say, what's this used to be business? Plays Linkin Park on a shamisen. Ding, 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 ding,
They dig that.
ding, ding. I can imagine Linkin Park tried to do it. Because they're fucking weebs. They literally have their own Gundam because they're giant fucking weebs.
They should put that out as a model kit.
Oh, I bet. It's probably...
Give us a Gunpla.
It's probably like, it's fucking licensed so they can't or something.
Boo!
Like, yeah, seriously. That's fucking cute as shit.
Model kits.
Life is big on model kits. I understand the appeal. It's not necessarily like, especially for me, because I have giant fingers, so they're a little hard for me.
Yeah, it's hard for you, giant man.
But I like them.
I like to build things and follow destructions. Destructions.
Boy, that's on brand.
I think it's just fun to piece them together.
Thank you.
It's like a toy and a project. It's like a little craft project.
Yeah, you're very.
Though these days I'm getting in more of like modding them, I guess.
Yeah. Your cell shaded Gundam and stuff.
Yeah, I still need to make my other Gundam look like ceramics.
Yeah. I would be really happy if they did make a Tequila Gundam, if they actually start putting out older Gundams. I know they're not gonna, but like...
I just don't think they're gonna make a Tequila Gundam, honey.
I can agree. Partner with Patron, make a Tequila Gundam.
At the very least, I think they'd have to rename it.
What, yeah, Neo Mexico Gundam is better?
Yes! I would say so, yeah.
I mean, we got like...
It's better than the idea that the representation of Neo Mexico is tequila.
I mean, like,
Also, he's fucking offensive. I'm sorry, he is. He has a sombrero, and he's got a fucking chili pepper for a fucking beard, and he has a mustache! And a gun for a pauldron! It's the most offensive thing you could ever fucking make!
Are you telling me
The more you look at it, the more offensive that Gundam gets!
Are you telling me a Gundam with a sombrero and a serape is offensive to Mexicans?
It's worse when he takes off the serape! Because again, you can see the fact that his fucking shoulder pauldron is shaped like a pistol.
Hey Kalo, how's it go?
Did you go to sleep?
No, Kalo went to go eat.
Did you sleep and eat? Put Melly in the taffy pillar. That's not food! So my husband says. I made a rainbow cake.
She did. Oh, she'll try to eat cake, but if I bite her butt, I get yelled at.
My butt is not edible.
Butt is cake. Cakey.
Do 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 do.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Do 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 do.
Ooh, that does sound fun. Rice cakes.
Huh. Cake.
Don't forget, I'm with you in the dark.
Slasher movie.
I mean, it's probably like a Maury's, like, the flower that means I follow you into your dream.
Hmm. The little tongue sticky out.
Yeah, he's concentrating. He's trying to dance.
Big concentrate. Aw.
He's having deep thunks.
Head empty, concentrate hard.
Oh, I got pee. I will be back.
Hello, chat. I am your.
I didn't say you could come over here.
Never mind. I'm not your entertainment.
Yeah, you are.
Good
Take a peek.
luck. Good luck, wife.
Jingle, jingle.
Cursed bell. I'm with you in the dark.
Sharpening axe.
But is it a cake or is it a rice cake? I bet you could make rice cakes in there. I bet you could make a lot of stuff in a rice cooker. Ours is a very simple little pink rice cooker that her mom got us. It has seen a lot of use. What type of cake did you make? Was it a good cake? I have a personal love of carrot cake myself. Because I like good moist cakes. Especially with cream cheese icing. When I was a wee little high schooler, there was a bingo hall. Ooh, chocolate cake with a gooey center. Ah, so you made like a lava cake? Neat. Or is it more like a chocolate ganache kind of thing where you just had like a little bit of goop in the middle, like in between the layers? Her name is Juno. Hey, cool. A lava cake. Wow, Kalo getting fancy. There was, when I was a high schooler, the high school marching band would work a bingo hall once a week kind of thing. So it was literally 4 times a month for 4 hours each day. And that paid for the marching band to have $100,000 a year budget. So bingo brought in big money. And one of the things that was pretty cool was that bingo hall, they had one of those like, you know, greasy flat top diner attached to it kind of thing, which had phenomenal burgers. But they also had this like 2,000 calorie fucking carrot cake monstrosity that was just amazing. Because it was like a layer carrot cake with scratch made whipped cream cheese icing in between each layer, and it was like a 4-layer cake, and it was literally just like a slice. You would get this massive slab of a slice, and it was like, this is how I die. But boy, it was good. And they had, like I said, they had amazing burgers there too. It was great. Horrible for you, I'm sure. Absolutely terrible for you, but it's really good. It's really fun. Of course, like, you know, it's a bingo hall, so like half the people there were smoking and stuff like that. But man, if you ever need to get like a lot of money and unmarked bills, go rob a bingo hall. I mean, don't rob a bingo hall, but like, you know, we were running that like as a marching band, and selling the little $1 scratch offs would be like 20 grand just from that, and then selling the extra tickets would be like another 20 grand. But like I said, it was literally 16 hours a month, and the marching band's cut from that was $100,000 a year for nothing, just running the bingo hall. It was absurd how much money came out of that place. And that wasn't even like a big bingo hall. That was just like some little podunk one. I was like, damn, what heck? Where the hell is that money coming from? Yeah. There was a guy there that would come in and it was just like, he was like a retired pimp looking guy. He would straight up, he'd come in his bathrobe and his slippers, and he'd come in and he'd sit down and he'd just looking around at people, and he'd, you know, casually playing bingo and stuff. This dude had as many gold chains as Mr. T and a ring on every finger. This guy was bling the fuck out. All he had was bling and bathrobe, and he was just having a grand old time at the bingo hall with all the other old biddies. It's just like, holy shit, dude. Like people pulling $100 bills out of their shirts and shit. Like somebody'd get up to go to the bathroom and the person beside them would be doing like 8 cards at a time playing the bingo hall. Like, how the fuck are you doing this? I couldn't even do it. I don't know how they did it. I say that, but then when people come to me at work, they're like, hey, have you seen this obscure ass thing from the other corner of the building? Oh yeah, it's over here. I had so many scalpers today coming by. Hey, you got any Hot Wheels cars? No, we don't have any Hot Wheels cars. We don't get them. We're not getting any. Stop coming in here. You guys know the fucking rules. I have to be a dad at a bunch of grown-ass adults because they come in to try and get a bunch of stuff and get it before kids can. Like, never mind like the Pokemon cards and stuff like that, but we're talking like just actual toys and Hot Wheels cars and stuff. And these scalpers come in and just go ape over it. Like, oh, I'd better come in and buy all 5 Honda Civics that came in that package so that no one else can have them. Only me. Ha ha ha. Now you will have to buy the new Civic from me. I bought it for $1. Here, do you want it? $25. It's like, really? Really, dude, you got nothing better to do with your life than scoop up child's toys and try and sell them to people like a dick, instead of letting actual children have the toys that are made for them. Like, man, scalpers are so bad now. I couldn't even imagine trying to get into like Magic or Pokemon cards. You know, shit that I used to do when I was a little kid, because I couldn't afford it. I wouldn't be able to get cards now. They're so overpriced because all these scalpers grabbing stuff up. I wouldn't be able to get into it. Now the wife's returning.
Scream.
Congrats, you've escaped from old man yelling at clouds. Here's the wife. She's yelling at me.
You're very yellable.
It's because I'm a squeaky toy.
Kayla needs to share their cake.
I know, right?
Share cake.
Kayla made a lava cake. And
Give cake.
Oh, you heard her, Kayla. Give cake.
Give cake.
Dirty joke.
Yeah, it gets really horrible, which is dumb, because, like, as an adult, I know you can go onto, like, Big Bad Toy Store and just, like, get them super early. And if you're really into collecting the toys, you can get them not only early, but you can make it so you don't have to, like, pay shipping if you're buying enough off of a website. I don't do enough for that, but that doesn't mean I haven't looked at it.
Hey. We would like that, kiddo. That sounds fun.
I can't eat a picture.
You can look at it with jealousy.
I don't really like chocolate stuff.
Mm. They made a lava cake, so it'd have like the goo in it.
Yeah, it's a little much. The gentlest of holds. On the tippy tips of the fingers. If I really want a collectible, I just order it. Yeah. Or I put it on my throne, like I did for the lady statue.
Like some of the stuff.
I saw it and was like, look, I'm a simp, but I'm not a $40 simp. But if like one of my followers wants to have pity on my simpness and get it for me, that's cool.
Like I feel bad for kids for a lot of the stuff because like all these scalpers grab everything up. Like, you know, we have there at Target, we have a little, like, pretend Target shopping cart for little kids.
Yeah, that was weirdly popular. It must have been on TikTok.
It's still stupid
yeah.
popular. And, like, people were trying to flip those things. They're literally, like...
Why?
And people were trying to grab them and sell them for $60 to $80.
Why? I don't get it. Is it the stuff it comes with? Like,
no, it comes with nothing. It's a shopping cart.
No, it has, like, little foods in it, doesn't it? Because I put them up on the shelves and they have little foods.
There's the one that has little foods in it. That's the little, like the little kids toy.
Because whenever I go, I'm just on, I just take a shift once a week and I do the pickup stuff, so I don't really get to see much of the store besides what people want, and I've only seen the ones with the food in it.
Because there's the one that's the electronic one that has the little foods and stuff in it, and then there's the Target branded one. It's just like a little shopping cart. But, like, it's super popular because little kids want the little shopping cart like their parents.
Good luck, Shy Dan. That sounds scary.
Yeah. And, like... But people were trying to flip the damn things. It's like, dude, we get it in regularly. Stop that.
Is it really? Like, I already don't get it when people buy, like, TikTok trend things. I never understood that, but, like...
It doesn't seem
it's just a shopping cart you can get at, like, Dollar Tree for kids.
It just seems like, because, like, it's only, like, $15 or something. It's not, like, expensive.
Yeah.
And it really is. It just seems like kids really like it because it's a cute little shopping cart.
I mean, yeah, that makes me a little uncomfortable because capitalism's scary, but, like...
Yeah, but, like, people were just being dicks and just grabbing them up to try and scalp. Like, it became like the, you know, the Tickle Me Elmo of the Christmas.
That's so weird.
And it's just like, bruh, man, it's a kid's toy. Have some decency. I don't understand that.
Ooh, that is better than working when it's open. I'm jelly.
Yeah.
I've been tempted, like, I think if if Target moved and we didn't follow it, because I work from home and I couldn't make the money here, I would maybe just take, like, after hours shifts at, like, a Walmart or something and just stock.
Like, I get annoyed because, like, since I'm in the morning, I'm doing a lot of the pushing and stuff like that. I'm taking all the stuff off the truck.
Yeah.
But
it's because you're strong.
But, like, I have to deal with the nighttime people who do not clean up or do anything.
Mm-hmm.
And I deal with the scalpers who, like, I've gotten most of them to the point of, okay, you're gonna be adults when you come in here. If you try and do stupid crap, or you're trying to grab stuff up, or heaven forbid, I see you try and hide something,
or steal it,
you're out. Like, I will not help you for shit. I will immediately just, like, I've had some where I'm like, I've just glared them down. I'm like, hey, out.
Pause, scary.
Like, no, we're not playing this game. You tried to literally hide stuff from children. You're disgusting. Like, some of them are just fun. There's a guy and his daughter, and they collect Hot Wheels cars. They do. And that guy and his daughter as well, they're very polite. They'll ask if we got stuff in. And, like, if they see that we have gotten stuff in, they'll, like, legit come in and organize it and stuff like that. Because they're looking for certain ones. They like certain types of cars. Yeah. So, like, they're looking for a Camaro or something like that, right? And they'll they will straighten the area. They'll, like, clean it up. The one time the girl came in by herself, she just, like, rolled up on her little skateboard, sat down in front of the bin where they were, put everything in rows, got, like, 2 of them out, and left. She didn't try to hide shit. She wasn't stealing stuff. She wasn't, like... I have some of these scalpers that will come in and, like, try and hide them under shelves or tuck them behind stuff. And it's like, those ones will come in once.
And then, like, when people do the pickups...
Yeah.
It says, like, there's one on the shelf. It's like, well, it's not. It's like, but it says there's one. Well, guess what? Like, someone picked it up and hid it or stole it. So we don't know now.
Yeah.
Well, it says you had. Well, it does, but we don't. So what do you expect me to do? That should be the end of the conversation.
Yeah.
It says you have one. We don't. Oh.
Well, it should be here. It should be.
It should be.
That's it.
You're correct.
That's the extent of my sentence. Like the one guy, because.
Oh, okay, sweetie. I'm sorry. We work in a capitalist hell. Learn to draw boobs real good, like I do.
But like,
I got out of the capitalist loop because I can draw boobs and I have a husband who pays half of the rent.
oh
I pay my half
you do.
and my utilities.
But like, yeah, there was one guy today who was just like, I was like, look, I do this stuff first because that way I know what I've got in because everybody comes to ask about it, and I also put it out at the same time every time. It's either here or it's not. If it's not here, we don't have it. Well, could you like, if
No!
you do get some? No.
No!
I was like, if I get a bunch, then I might backstock some of it. But otherwise, if we get it, it's out here on the floor. If
That's
it's not on
usually
the
what I
floor, we don't have it.
If it's not on the floor, then we probably don't have it.
And I'm just like, look, I do not
If
play
they're
games.
nice, I might look.
I was like, I don't play games. Everybody's equal. Everybody gets on the same footing. If you try sketchy shit or try to get, ahead of other people, fuck you. You get nothing now. I will actively harm your ability to get stuff. If you ask me politely, I might go look. I might even help you. If you're not a dick. And in his case, there was somebody that wasn't being a dick, and they were just like, hey, I'm looking for a Civic. Can you see if you have any? And I went back and yeah, we did. So I got him. I took it out of the back stock for him.
Yeah, if a lot of larger furniture is in the back stock, like baby furniture and stuff, and I will go look for that. If
Yeah.
it says we have it, and it's like back there, I'll go get it for them. I'll be polite and I'll get it if it's not on the shelves. But if you ask me and I look it up and it says it's not there, it's not there.
Yeah.
And all you gotta do is make sure you can support yourself, Shy. You do your best. That's all you need to do.
Yep. At the end of the day, if you got somewhere to sleep and food to eat, that's what matters.
I try to tell that to like younger artists. Well, yeah, because the little baby is super ethereal.
How do you not try and hold in laughter? Hey, little baby.
It's
doing
really
their
hard not to laugh at little kids. They're so cute. Oh, Paul, you should tell everyone the story of the Karen we saw.
Oh, yeah.
So we just go to the 7-Eleven to go get some snacks and drinks. Because, nice weather, so we go for a walk.
Yeah.
And behind us is this old white lady, and behind her is an older black lady. And we move up, because we're next in line, we move up to the register, and everybody...
There's one guy working there, of course.
Yeah, there's one guy working there. So we move up to the register, and the people behind us move up. And then we see the old lady the old white lady immediately steps off to the side. She's shuffles off to the side all of a sudden. And people look at her, and she's like, I just don't like it when people come up really close to me. It's disrespectful. And the old black lady looks at her and she's like,
all right.
Okay. And she's like, it's disrespectful. I just don't like people close to me. It's the lack of respect. And the lady is like,
bitch, you in a 7-Eleven.
The older black lady is like, you know what? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get up close to you. I just moved up, but that's fine. I'm sorry. And then, that seemed to be it. And then the old white lady immediately is just like, well, it's just rude. You got up close to me. You didn't have to do that. And she just wouldn't stop. And she starts laying into her. And then the lady is like, you know what? I apologize to you. What more do you want? I moved up because everybody else moved up. And this white lady was just laying into her and starting to yell and starting to be mean. And everybody else is trying not to laugh.
Yeah, it was really hard.
It was really awkward because we're all
the poor guy who was behind the counter was just trying to move everyone along.
So he was almost done ringing us up, and this white lady was just being louder and louder and starting to get mean and starting to be yelly and shit like that. And so the guy behind the counter goes, he looks at us and goes, hey, you know what, give me just a second, and then walks over and goes, here, let me get you out of here to help fix this right up, and takes the black lady and starts ringing her up instead of the white lady who was being a Karen. And the Karen goes ape. She just loses her shit, stomps over, throws her soda at the guy behind the counter.
The only thing she was getting, too.
Yeah, she was just there to get a soda. She throws it at the guy behind the counter and goes, here, that's for your disrespect, and then stomps out of the 7-Eleven.
It's a 7-Eleven, woman.
Everybody's fucking losing was in there.
Yeah, once she left, everyone left.
Oh my god. Cause like, and it was like, of course she throws her soda and gets all huffy at the guy behind the counter who she knows won't be able to do anything.
Man, this is a 7-Eleven.
And the lady, when he was ringing her up, she's just like, of course she didn't do anything to me because I'd have slapped the old off her.
Yeah.
Like the whole store's
Like, just shut the fuck up, wait your turn, and buy your soda and leave.
it was like, lady, this lady just wanted to be pissy at people.
Yeah, she had a bad day.
She just wanted to be pissy, and everyone's like, man, this is a 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven, shut the fuck up.
Calm down, get, like, literally, the guy had almost finished ringing us up. Literally, all he had to do was press total and
you
wait for
had
the card to go through.
Card literally in the machine.
So, literally, if she hadn't had been a Karen for, like, 30 seconds, she would have been out of there.
I know, right? That's the thing, when you act like that, you only make shit worse.
So because she went ape, she got nothing. And now, probably won't be allowed in that 7-Eleven because she assaulted the guy behind the counter.
Well, they're probably not going to do anything about it.
Probably not, but if he sees her walk in, he'll tell her to walk back out.
God, I would be so embarrassed going back to the place I did something like that at.
Could you imagine?
I could never imagine doing it.
Could you imagine getting thrown out of a 7-Eleven?
Oh my god.
How pathetic is your life?
I would be so embarrassed. If I did that as a child, my mom would make me write a sorry note.
Oh my god. Like, I can't even imagine. Yeah, like...
Yeah.
And the thing was, the lady just moved forward because the line moved forward.
She wanted to put her stuff on the counter because she was holding stuff and there's no room to put it behind there because of all the hot dog spinners.
Yeah, so, like, there was nothing... The lady just moved up because the line moved up.
Yeah.
Didn't actually do anything. And even when the lady was like...
Didn't even look at her ass.
When the old lady acted uncomfortable, she did actually back up. And she did apologize to the lady. So it was nothing but that lady being a Karen for no reason at everybody and getting... storming out the 7-Eleven like a child.
And I have, like, issues about having people behind me, or like anywhere around me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like to be around people, but I try my best to make room for myself in the way that's the least offensive to everybody around me. Because I don't want to be rude.
Yeah.
Like, this is my problem, not theirs.
Well, like, seriously, all you do is just, like, move a foot over. That's it. Just move a foot.
There's room.
It's like, holy cow, lady, why are you such a nut job?
And I have left places I felt too crowded.
Mm-hmm.
I've left Walmarts because they're fairly, like, uncomfortable for me because they are so crowded and everything's so disorganized.
You want me to refill your drink while I'm up, babe?
Oh, no, I'm fine.
You sure?
Yeah, I don't want no more soda.
Okay.
I have to pee.
Thirsty.
He's a thirsty bitch.
Thirsty for my life.
I made his tail a little fluffier, I guess, than Cannon. But he's a bunny. He's Bun. Bunny. A fluffy little bun.
Chase the bunny.
People so horny for these animatronics. Then again, look who I'm horny for. A set of teeth and a sad man. Ooh, share. Yeah, imagine at Walmart you get a bunch. I think there is actually a word for male Karens, but I forget what it is.
What?
I think there's a word for male Karens, but I forget what it is. I think most people just say male Karens. See, Kevin is someone who's stupid, though. Because then you get stories of Kevin. I don't think Kevin and Karen are interchangeable.
I think last time we thought about this, I thought it was Kevin too.
Yeah, maybe it is now. I don't know. I don't keep up with shit. But I've heard tales of Kevin, and it's usually someone who's fucking stupid.
Obviously, it's basic.
It's always the people who have the most money who get pissy about... Ooh. Oh, Jesus. Imagine buying $100 worth of shit at Dollar General. Jesus Christ. But it's always the people who spend, like, the most money who get pissy about the smallest amount of money.
Yeah.
And there's, like, never, like, people with no money don't get pissed about small money. They're like, ah, fuck. They'll work hard to save it, but they won't get, like, pissy and yell at people about it. But it's people who have a shit ton of money who get pissy about the money.
Kyle.
It's because they have time to actually argue about it. I do like Kyle. I think it should be Kyle.
Mm-hmm.
Because people who don't have the money don't have the time to sit around and argue about this shit. They got crap to do.
It just amazed me that, like, lady, it's a 7-Eleven and you're here for a Sprite. Calm down.
I expect the highest of dignities at the 7s of 11s.
Like, you're lucky they actually have a person and not
Yeah.
self-checkout with no one around. Because, like,
You're a 7-Eleven and, like, we're not the Boondocks, but we are, like, the lower suburbs.
Like, this is what we talked about it on our way back, that, like, this is why we need the vending machines like they have all over Japan.
Yeah, in Japan they have, like, a vending machine within, like, 5 feet of everything, and you can just grab a soda anywhere.
It's just like, bruh. It's just, I couldn't imagine acting like that. That was the thing that blew my mind. I'm like, man, I would have such a meltdown, like, being seen as an asshat in public. I would be unable to.
I think it might, like, I think I listened to a thing about this, and one of the reasons people with more money get pissy about small amounts of money is because time is less valuable than money to them. They have plenty of time,
Yeah.
so they can be pissy about money, but people with less money, time is more valuable to them. Because you only have so much of it because you've had to work for your money so hard. You know, you had like an 8 to 12 hour day.
Makes sense.
When you get home, you're gonna waste the money on paper plates because it takes the time to wash the dishes that in the energy you may not even fucking have at the end of the day.
Makes sense.
Or you have like a bunch of kids and you don't have anyone to help or any time to wash things, so you just get the paper plates. Whereas like if you have a lot of money, that time that you lose, like you're probably not spending all that much time at a job or something like that. You have money, your job is probably not all that physical. You have time to wash the dishes, so you get the cheap, you get the plates that you
Like
can
porcelain
wash
plates
and
or
don't
whatever,
waste
yeah.
more money on paper plates.
Makes sense.
Sort of like the boot argument, but a little more specific to time.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't think about time when they consider low income, high income. Because it really is more of a factor. Same with like remote, like going back and forth to work.
Yeah.
Like someone who is rich, like they might be able to live near their job, but someone who's not might have to commute, and they might have to commute by public transportation. So they're losing a lot more time.
Yeah, there's a lot of like little things like that you don't really think about. You should probably tell them about that boot, the boot one though.
The boot?
Yeah.
Well, that's just the classic. I think most people know about that one, don't they?
I know about it, but I also know you.
Have a good night.
Have a good one, Beastie. But like, I know about the boot one because like I've worked in retail and stuff. But like, you should tell them about the boot one. The boot one's interesting.
It's the I forget what it's actually called. It might be like the boot paradox or something like that, but it's usually related to the cost of being poor.
Mm-hmm.
And it's if you're poor, you can only afford the upfront cost of the cheaper pair of boots, where someone with money might be able to afford the upfront cost of the more expensive boots. And the more expensive boots last longer and hold up better, which means they won't fall apart before the ones who had to buy the cheaper boots have to buy new boots. And since they have to buy new boots at a higher rate than the people who can afford nicer boots, in the end, it costs them more to have less money than it would if they had more money.
Yeah.
So it is actually like literally more expensive to be poor than it is to have money.
But like, that's one of those things where you really don't think about it until you're in the position where you do have to think about it. Because, like, you know, I came from, I would consider middle class with my folks, especially how Dad was not terribly good at not buying stupid shit.
I think you're a little higher up than me.
Yeah.
But I imagine, like, the money we had was fairly close, but I was a single income home with 3 kids, so.
Yeah. Whereas I had, you know, my dad was an engineer and stuff, but he also did not spend on me. But that's a whole
I'm
other
sorry,
thing.
sweetie.
But, well, it's the paradox is you don't think that cheaper thing is cheaper. Or you don't think the cheaper thing is more expensive because why?
Well, the paradox is that it costs more money when you have less money.
Right.
You know, the paradox is like being poor should not be more expensive. I don't know if it's necessarily called the paradox.
Yeah, well, Sorry, I was asking why is it paradox? Why was it called a paradox? And that's because a cheap thing shouldn't be more expensive. But that is the paradox of it being, you know, related to that is that it actually is more expensive because you spend, you know, you buy 3 pairs of boots to their 1. So even if your pair of boots was only $10 to $20, you spent $30 over the lifetime of the more expensive boots. But you don't have the money to buy the expensive boots up front. So, you know, it's the same thing as like being able to go to the doctor.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't, it was white in here, so I thought it was white, but I'll fix it.
You know, people who can go to the doctor for regular checkups are less likely to have to go to the doctor for.
I bet it's the transparency. I got it.
But yeah, people who can go to the doctors for checkups are less likely to have to go to the doctor because their, you know, jaw fell off.
Yeah, same with dentists and stuff. It's more expensive and painful to get a root canal than it is to just get basic checkups, but you can't afford those basic checkups. Same with cars. You get a shittier, cheaper car, but you have to spend more on repairing it.
Yep.
Because it's a shittier, cheaper car. But you can't afford the more expensive cars, so you have no choice.
Well, if we're lucky, there'll be another banking collapse in this next couple of months here. So that'll be a whole different thing to be working.
Someone pointed out that bailing out those banks, like less than like even a fifth of that would have paid for all of student loans.
Yeah. Well, it's funny too because people were like myself included. I was like, hey, wait, this is just a bunch of investment bankers and all their bunch of shitters. Why are we bailing out anything beyond the FDIC insured? And it's like, well, it's not actually taxpayer money going into it, so at least there's that. But at the same time, I still don't think we should have done anything.
No.
Should have been FDIC insured, and that's it. You guys play stupid games, you won stupid prizes. And, like, right now, it may actually cause a bank collapse over in the EU as well.
Lovely.
Because
stupid investors doing stupid shit.
Because stupid games. And, so the bank that did collapse, SVB, also had a bank arm in the EU. And because the SVB decided to plow under to protect themselves in the EU, they just immediately bought the EU arm of the other one. And then that also caused panics, and a Swiss bank collapsed because of it. And so right now, basically, there's kind of a run going on at the Deutsche Bank, the German bank, and the Deutsche Bank is like, hey, after 2008, we went and restructured our entire banking system so these idiots can't do that anymore. And in fact, this problem is entirely caused by America not.
Yep.
They're like, our bank is fine. It has 116% of the money that we say it should have on hand. It's okay.
Yep.
But it might still have a bank collapse because a lot of these people do a lot of backdoor bullshit. And there's a lot of just stupid crap going on.
I feel like that really hurts it because it's like you can't regulate around people who have more money to loophole it even further.
Well, in the EU and in a lot of responsible countries, they hold those people accountable, and they will take all of their shit and they will put them in jail.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, well, that's why they were getting pretty pissy about America, where we did have those things, and then SVB collapsed because some of it was rolled back by a certain orange.
Uh-huh.
So since the annoying orange and his clownies in chief did stupid crap, well, there we go. And it may cause an economic collapse of the world.
Lovely.
Which, again, you know, there is a lot of preventative stuff in place, like the FDIC. So, you know, normal people who wouldn't have over $250,000 in anything are fine. But Florida, with moron, not the drag king, but the other one,
the don't say gay to guy?
Yeah.
The one who took literally all books out of the fucking schools.
Yeah, so because when he stepped up, he became part of the controlling board for the Florida state pension.
Yeah.
He, of course, put a lot of that into SVB.
Of course he did.
So, of course, he was a big proponent of, you know, covering all of the investments in there besides the FDIC, because he made sure that a bunch of the state money was in there, and if it didn't get covered, he'd beat up a creek. Because people would freaking riot.
Should sue him for it.
Yeah, well, and nobody could sue him for it right now because it all got covered. So it doesn't matter. However, if it wasn't covered, he would have been in big trouble. I think, honestly, would have been a better outcome.
Yeah.
But, you know, what can you do? Tiny baby, little dancing baby.
Baby.
What problems will they cause?
Murder.
Hey, I told the wife about this, but there was one day where a little girl came into the aisle on toys, and I was doing some other stuff, and then like a few minutes later, I hear rah, and then I hear the little dinosaur noise, and this little girl had put on. We have a little mask. And when you open your mouth at it, it does a T-Rex roar. And this little girl is just stomping around with the dinosaur mask roaring.
No one can stop her.
I'm trying not to pay myself laughing because this little girl's just going ham, stomping around the area, just having a grand old time. Like, ah, man. Shyladies, how are you so cute?
It's to trick you into having them. Don't listen.
No. The best part is I can give them back afterwards because they ain't mine.
Take your childish. They are not us.
We are the childless hags.
Yay!
Woo! Step, turn. Step, down. Tiny baby.
Tiny baby do the tiny dancing.
As you do.
Tiny dancing.
Holy diver. It's my stand. Holy diver. Oh, did you see that one? The Dio figure that I sent you the picture of this morning?
Yeah, it really should have shown it from the back.
That would have been nice.
Because that's the tattoo pose.
Mm-hmm.
You see the little Dio star on the back.
Yeah. Aha, stole your grandpa's dick.
Yeah. Yes!
What was
The
it?
aha stole your grandpa dick.
that was the one where I got Melissa's crow to say Hippity Hoppity Jonathan's dick is now my property in Japanese. I do not apologize for that. I have done nothing wrong and I apologize for nothing.
You have done everything wrong.
That was fun.
I don't like these.
Effects brush. What will it affect? The wrong layer.
My life.
Artist with a finished work. What do your eyes see? Errors.
So many.
It is your improvement in skill that allows you to notice things that you still wish to improve.
I hate it. I hate it so much. It's bad.
I love you.
I wish I was stupid and bad at art.
Oh, so me.
Oh no, I love this stuff. Alright, that's the last one for this month.
Woo!
And we did almost fill up the whole time.
Yeah. You can still doodle on some other stuff.
Gotta give you a present.
Yay! What's my present? Is it a wife? I like my wife. That's a good present. Is that what I get for your present? Do I get snackies? Do I get a toy? Do I get put in the cone of shame? I haven't done anything today. No!
I'm putting you in the washing machine!
No! At least put me in the dryer with
No!
pigs. I need flames.
You're in the washing machine.
Yo, I'll be all wet. No.
Here's the wetness.
No, I've been good today.
Washing machine.
Man. Chat,
Nah.
she bullies me.
Ah, look at you spin like a dumbass.
Yeah, I'm getting bullied.
Washing machine!
I've been good today. Why am I getting bullied?
Cause you make me mean.
Me. How dare.
Oh. Move the washing machine.
The washing machine is in the art layer.
No, it's outside. Rude.
Revenge for your menace.
Shut up and stay in the washing machine. I'm sorry I can't hear you over the machine.
Do I at least get a nice smell?
No. And the washing machine hasn't been cleaned in a while.
I'm gonna be mildewy.
Yep.
Gross.
Yep.
I don't like mildew. I'm allergic.
You're a puppet.
Eh.
You don't have allergies.
It makes me stuffed.
For that, I'm gonna shake the washing machine.
No! Rude!
There. Wait. There.
Spin cycle.
Spin!
Wheel of morality. It spelled like moron.
Wheel of morality.
Wheel of morality. Turn. Tell us the lesson that we should learn. Know your place.
Stop being a dumbass.
Puns are the highest form of comedy. You can't change my... Actually, that would be kind of cute to have me at like one of those you can't change my mind tables.
You're just sitting on the table, just limp.
Puns are the highest form of comedy. I don't have a mind.
Why you do 62?
What?
Oh, I know why. Never mind. It's because I pressed the thing back. Alright. Saving. Woo! Okay.
Okay.
That's all for tonight.
Okay.
Y'all have a good night. Tomorrow I am going to try to do another Poke Fusion stream. Since we have nothing left. So I'll make an announcement on the Patreon. Put in some requests. We'll see if we can make them into really weird Pokemon. And hopefully be a little less creepy than last time, but I make no promises. Good night!
We both know that's a lie.